Today I'm back in my hometown at CITI Field for the METS AMAZIN Day.
I'm here with my man Brett.
What's up?
He's like my little brother that's still filled with hope while I'm a miserable old bastard always ripping on him for being hopeful and excited. But in reality, I envy him because he is what I once was. Not just in excitement, but also in weight. God damn, look at the chins on me. Take the hat off, it's a little better. Put the hat on, Jabba the Hutt.
At least you have a neck though.
The Jabba no butter. So I had to say thank you because you're the one who's like, hey, because I was originally going to move back now, and you were like, when are you coming back? And I was like, January. And you're like, I'm getting tickets for us. I appreciate you. So what do we got going on here today? What's the first thing we're going to check out?
Well, we got some incredible music.
Yeah, we're going to get a copyright strike on this for sure.
But what exactly is METS AMAZIN Day? Well, in essence, it's a fan fest where said fans get to come to CITI Field, meet and interact with their favorite players, hear panels, get autographs, partake in different activities, from seeing parts of the ballpark they wouldn't normally ever get to go to, like the clubhouse and giving it their best swings in the batting cages. Most of all, it's a day for the Mets faithful to come together and share their love of the team for which they bleed orange and blue for.
I guess we had to go the other way? I don't know.
Oh, so we're blocked off here.
Okay.
Plaza level?
Did you try to scan the QR code?
Yeah.
And what happened?
It said that you have to choose a plan, and it charged me $35.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you want to walk around back towards the left field area?
Yeah.
Okay. So Brett, tell me, when did you first become a Met fan?
When I was like 4, my grandpa and my dad took me to a game at Shea. We sat in the nosebleeds, and I'll never forget the guys sitting behind us. They gave me a pin.
Was it Pin Man?
I don't think it was Pin Man. They were like a bunch of rowdy 30-somethings.
Oh, they must have seemed super old to you.
Yeah, so we became a Mets family because my grandpa, born and raised in Brooklyn, tried out for the Dodgers, decided to fight in World War II instead.
Oh.
Yeah, they couldn't...
Something he survived.
Yeah.
Okay.
He couldn't fathom being a Yankee fan when the Dodgers left.
Yeah.
So he waited just like everyone else. And he raised my dad a Met fan. My dad was at the Brucker ball game.
Oh, Buckner?
Yeah, he has.
Did you say Brucker?
I did.
And Mookie just passed by too.
I know, and I'm thinking
unacceptable.
I know, and here I am thinking of the fucking Bronx.
Some Met fan you are.
I know. What about you? How long have you been a Met fan?
Well, I became a Met fan because when I got a scholarship to.
Oh, we're back.
I guess we're going back up anyway. Excelsior. The main stage. So, we can go this way.
Yeah, let's check out the main stage. Yeah. Warm up a little bit.
Right.
Oh, and there's food here too.
This Mets member of the 2015 New York Mets, you may know him as the Dark Knight. And when I say that, you know I mean
Who it is?
33, Matt Harvey.
Dude, what timing?
Yo, we came at the right time.
What timing?
Right?
These kinds of things back together to reconnect with Harv and John, but just an amazing job by the Mets, amazing turnout by the fans. I mean, look at this room. Selfishly, thanks for having us, and selfishly, thanks for allowing us to do this and walk down memory lane.
You know, looking back at that year, is there a standout moment looking at that season where you guys clicked and were like, this is a special team, this is a special year?
As the year progressed, we got better and better. I mean, I've said it many times, it was probably my favorite team just because the camaraderie in the clubhouse was so great.
You know, we were all hanging out all the time, whether it was dinners, golf, you know, in the clubhouse and together every single day. We came together throughout the season, and we were like we always were, but it definitely felt different.
What perfect timing, walking in there as Matt Harvey was getting announced onto the stage.
And then David Wright, the captain. Are we going down?
Here. I feel like there was more on the other side, and we were just in there, so we got to find the Metropolitan
Looks like there's photo option. Yeah, so let's go back that side then. You're right. See, if you're an avid attendee of CITI Field, you know that in the Piazza Club, the cut across, yeah. Yeah, get in here. Yeah, I gotta put my arm around you.
Yeah, I know.
I love you dearly.
It's all very scattered about.
It is, which is, I guess, is good. So they're not in like.
Oh, there's the field.
There you go. There's the field. Them's that grass growing UV, latest technologies stuff.
Is that what that is?
I think so. All right, so before we go to the next thing, to answer the question from before, I first became a Met fan in 1980. Well, 86, I kind of vaguely remember the World Series, but my mom really didn't pay attention, so I didn't. I was 6. And so then I got a scholarship to Little League because we were poor. I couldn't play worth a fucking damn, scored 1 run in 2 years. But they asked you on picture day, who's your favorite team? Who's going to go on your baseball card?
Right.
So when the mother goes, are you Yankees or are you Mets? And I go, I don't know. I think my mom was the Yankees. She grew up in the Bronx like I did. And she taken out 2 cards, Don Mattingly and Keith Hernandez. And I grabbed, maybe it was the colors of the piping. Maybe it was the better stash, I don't know. But I gravitated towards Keith. He's been my guy ever since. The Mets have been my team ever since. I tried, my best friend is a Yankees fan.
Let's go Mets! Say it more! Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets! Yeah!
So I tried 96 to like get into it for him and just for the excitement of the city, but like Mets through and through. The Yankees. That's my team. Keith Hernandez is my guy. That's the man.
There's our boy.
That's the, you can leave. That's the man.
Maybe we bump into him.
I hope so. Who's your favorite player of all time?
Yeah, see, I came up in the Piazza era.
So it's Piazza?
Yeah. Sorry. Me and Mikey?
That's your favorite player. Those are not the mascots you're looking for. Hey, Brett, do you want a photo opportunity over there?
I'm okay on the photo op.
Now, you sure? I mean, you're kind of like the kid here.
No, I'm good on the
sure?
photo op.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Haven't been in here in a while.
The Caesars Sportsbook where you can't bet on anything here?
Have you ever been in this part of the stadium?
Nope.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
You sure you don't want to do that, Brett?
Maybe.
You'd strike out worse than him.
Probably.
Looks like a giant bed.
Yeah.
So, all our lives as Met fans, all we knew was the Wilpon era, you know, from Fred and Jeff.
Pain and sorrow.
Up until recently, what has being a Met fan meant to you?
A little excitement, a little humbling heartbreak.
A little. I always would say on dating apps and profiles that I'm a diehard Met fan, which means that I'm loyal. Because you had to be extraordinarily loyal. And it's, I forget which comedian says it, but basically it's non-reciprocal for decades.
Yeah.
But now we've got Steve Cohen.
And it's going to be that much sweeter when they win it all.
Yes. You think they will?
They better.
I mean, this might come out after the whole Pete Alonso situation is figured out, whether he's here or not. But I feel like we need him.
Yeah, we do.
I think both sides are being a little bit too businessy in this.
I think he ends up a Met.
I think so too. And now that we've said that on camera,
Yeah.
we're
Kind of.
Do you believe in Steve?
I do.
Do you believe?
And I believe in David Stearns.
Yeah, so that's my next question.
I
yes.
very much believe in David Stearns.
And Mendy?
Yeah.
Me too.
I think he's the right guy for the job.
I didn't at first with either Stearns or Mendy, but they won me over, and I eat my words because I was wrong. And with Steve, I do have a good feeling about where we're going, despite hiccups. There's going to be hiccups.
Oh yeah.
Always. I think this event goes a long way towards me. There's the stadium winning me over again because I think it got a little worse last year. The fan experience, the in-game experience is amazing with the visuals. Certain things like getting rid of the museum and putting in a tiny closet in the outfield to put a mega store, I think that's not healthy for the fans.
I think they're realizing that they need to connect with the fans more.
Yes, and this is a great example of that. So I do believe in Steve, and I have. Is it weird to have faith?
No, not at all.
That's because you're young, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I hope the camera doesn't add 20 pounds to you because I've taken it all. Let's go. Wait, we can go down to the suite level now, right?
Empire.
Suite level.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Get it?
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
You're so funny. This is a nice area for the kids.
It is, and it's nice that they chose this area so that us poors who normally can't come in here during the games can come in here at this time of day. Ooh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Okay.
A New York moment.
Down we go.
Down to Empire.
Empire today.
Wow.
Well, I'll be damned.
What's over here, baby?
Another level we never go on.
Yeah.
The suites level.
The rich people level.
Right? Yeah, Brett, let's go in a suite.
Wow. Pretty fancy.
Right?
Yeah. Is that a hot plate?
You're the hot plate.
Yeah.
That would be your view if you were rich. Do you think this is going to be Soto's suite?
Oh, yeah.
Because the owner's suite
Cohen's is over there, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Very cool. What did 2024, the season we just had, mean to you?
Everything.
Was it the best season you've lived through?
Probably. Just all the lack of hope and then hope again. And then just the sensational run that they went on.
Better than 2015?
Probably.
Even though we didn't make the World Series.
Yeah.
And can I just say, who took the Dodgers to 6?
You.
Hmm?
You.
No, the Mets. Not the Yankees.
Oh.
God
I
damn,
thought you
Brett.
said
You
took
can't
them
even
in.
insult the Yankees properly on
No,
camera.
I can't.
You, Brett.
No. But
No? Not even on
we
this?
did. Oh, yeah. No.
We're lost, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is not a good comedy routine. We're killing
No.
each other here.
No, the Yankees couldn't
couldn't take
hack
into
it
6.
against them.
Yeah. They had 2 good hitters. Is it what? Who said that?
Severino said it.
Severino said it. They had 2 good hitters. Now they got 1. Yeah, 2024 was just magical. It was painful to not be here. You know, now I live in Vegas. Like 2015, I got to be here for the run. I got to go to the playoffs. And in 2022, I went to a playoff game. But like this, but watching it from home, pacing back and forth, jumping up and down. I have little corks of Prosecco that I printed out the date, the game, the score for every time they moved up, when they clinched in the doubleheader, when they beat the Brewers, when they beat the Phillies. That was incredible. Trey Menefee. And I popped it in celebration of the Dodgers. They were the better team when they beat the Yankees.
I mean,
2024,
celebrate the Yankees loss.
right? But 2024 was just.
It was magical.
It's something, I'm not going to have kids, but it's something you tell your kids about. Are you going to have kids? No. Okay. Can we have kids together?
Sure, absolutely.
We're going to tell our kids about that, yeah. Little Indian, Jewish, Italian, New York up babies. It's going to be beautiful.
I'm not Italian.
I am.
You are.
You're Jewish.
Yeah.
Yes. I know that. That's what I just said. What was the best moment in 2024, the season for you?
Lindor's home run to break up the no-hitter in the 9th against the Blue Jays.
That was amazing. Followed by his homer in the playoffs and Pete's homer in the playoffs.
And his homer to get into the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. So the very first game I ever went to was given to me by my neighbor Marty and Lita Carps. They had free tickets. They gave it to me, my mom, my best friend Balls, and his dad came. We had RC Cola in the top deck at Shea Stadium, but it was David Cohn versus the Padres in August, I think 28th, 1988. 1 hitter. And my favorite player, Keith Hernandez, hit a home run. Amazing.
Incredible.
Amazing. Now I don't like David Cohn because he thinks he was only ever a Yankee. What do you think? It's time to go down? For the
Is there
autographs?
anything else this way?
Just Kendra, if you want to buy me a nice necklace.
Nah. Dressed properly for the occasion so far.
Yeah, you're doing okay. I'm a little warm inside, but outside I'm very happy.
There's not too much outside so far, luckily.
Nope.
Go
Wait.
this way.
There. Yep.
We got a Trevor May jersey.
Although I do love his channel.
He's a real one.
Brett. Almost getting us kicked out. This is cool. Have you ever been down here?
No.
You ever taken the tour?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
But I think we're about to.
Kind of. Nohan. A little chaotic down here. But it's cool to be in the belly of the beast, though.
Yeah.
Wait, who's out there?
Mookie Wilson.
Oh, I love Mookie. So I have a Mookie Wilson story. So when I was a kid, they had like clinic giveaway free tickets for Chase Stadium where you sit in the stands and they tell you some things for an hour.
Yeah.
And then outside the stadium, people were waiting for the players' exit and Mookie leaves and he's signing balls, but I was too short to give him the ball, so I didn't get it and I was so sad. I was like 9. And then years later, my ex-girlfriend's sister managed a check cashing place in Harlem where he was paid to do a personal appearance and I was the first one there. I got to talk to him for like an hour. It was fucking amazing. Awesome. I have the ball still on my shelf back home.
That's incredible.
Yes, love Mookie. I started that Resign Pete chant though. So.
Yes, you did.
Ronnie! Ronnie, darling.
Get in line up for autographs. Please stay to the left, up along the ropes.
I'm on the ropes. Ooh. I'm getting hot, bro. Do you have hair under there? The ladies on YouTube want to know.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm in a beer garden. So you were saying earlier that the best moment was when he broke up the no-hitter?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there at the table and I say to my friend, I was like, if he hits a home run right here, Francisco Lindor, I'll buy his jersey.
You texted me the same thing?
I did text you.
Yes, you did.
Oh, you saw that text?
I have it in writing.
You got to take a screenshot. I got to put this in the, yeah, I'll put it like right here. Ding. And right over Brett's face. But, or over my chins. But yeah, so I got to get me a Lindor jersey.
In between chins.
In between, yeah. Just put in the crease, like bend it. Like,
Does the color make a difference?
No.
They said every line has a current player and alumni. Boxing video.
Little unboxing. What do you think? I think it's a pocket schedule.
I think it's like a augmented reality thing.
Okay. We'll see who's right. If you can ever get it open.
You can edit that out, right?
A few moments later. Oh my God, the suspense is killing me.
It is legitimately just a piece of cardboard that says Amazing Day. And PSA on the back. Wow. Vientos.
All right, so we knew there were some cool people in there, like Cleon Jones and Bobby V. Yeah. And they just got switched out, and I didn't press record when Bobby passed right in front of us. So now we have no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Just saw Mauricio and yeah,
that was Mauricio.
Mauricio and Peterson just walked in.
We'll see where they split us up. So they split them up to.
1 hour later.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Oh, Reed Garrett.
Huh?
Reed Garrett.
Yeah. After
pretty cool.
Over an hour.
Pretty cool.
Turk Wendell and Reed Garrett.
Not
could
too
be
upset
worse.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Oh.
You excited?
Yeah.
There we are. That's beautiful. Ah, love this moment too.
I know.
The weight room, the one place you'll find neither of us.
Exactly. Is everywhere they've had a player from?
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe currently.
Taiwan. Guam.
That's really cool.
Oh, the uniform policy, that's funny. This is where the Mets hang out? Sir.
This is super cool. I've been here one time before, but this is nice. Oh, so Lindor now has where Wright's lockers used to be.
Makes sense. This is what they cover up with plastic when they celebrate with champagne.
Mm-hmm. I love the old Shea Stadium.
Yeah, for
outside
each
lights.
different type of player that they
And there's the New Jerseys.
Oh, they're sick.
Okay, so the batting cage was behind
This
that
way?
wall. So we gotta go around to it.
All the way to the left.
Now we're in line for the batting cage. I hope it doesn't go too fast. What's the highest you can hit?
Like 30.
We got our wristbands, signed our waivers, our lives away, so we get hit in the head with a ball. We will be dead. But Steve Cohen won't be liable. And somebody thought he recognized me. Apparently I worked here, but I don't.
I didn't put the right name, so, you know. I put Abraham Lincoln.
Mr. President. Yeah, we're like giving up on this. We hadn't spent an hour online for autographs.
Right.
We wouldn't mind spending an hour online for this because it's cooler, but it's like 2 cages. Oh, there's the dugout.
Oh, there's the dugout.
Yeah, so it's like 2 cages. Everyone's getting 10 swings. It's going to be well over an hour before we get in the cage. So we're giving up on it. Vientos!
Oh, Mark!
Security guard got in the way. I could have gotten a fist bump.
And I think we just go up slightly from here.
Yeah, one level. Whew, chilly. Took out my jacket. Poor little Brett, he's hungry, so we need to go get some food. Oh my God, he's going up the escalator. He's so hungry. I'm old, man. Jesus. Hey, where you going? Ooh.
But you will be assigned like a specific.
Wow.
They got closer out to the field.
Now that's a view.
It's good to be
Big
rich.
bucks. Yeah.
The closest I've ever sat was like right over there somewhere in the 17s. Got free tickets. That was cool. Very nice. I want that. Ooh.
The steak sandwich is really good. If you've never had it from here before.
I have. It is very good. Let's go a little bit forward in time before we wrap this video up and check out the Mets Megastore.
Soto,
Thank you.
Soto. Hello. Soto. Excluded from sale Juan Soto jerseys.
Only $185. See, my issue with this store is that this is where the Mets Museum used to be. And they gutted it and put it in the outfield in a tiny little closet with drawers from like looking at the items in the museum. They put this amazingly huge store here. Best store I've seen in any of the 10 parks I've been to, but the museum should still be prominent. The museum should still be a point of pride.
Yes.
And I wish they would put it back, and maybe this season they will, in a more prominent place, not have just the plaques up there, and you know, bring back the museum in a prominent spot. That's all I have to say. But this is a great store, though. It is. Okay, back to the food, and time to wrap this video up. But yeah, 2024, going back to what we were talking about earlier, just special. Like you felt it viscerally, like you loved it. I think it was impossible to dislike anyone on that team.
And you could tell that the players were just as into it as we were.
Absolutely. Magical and beautiful. In a way that you don't often get with clubs. I mean, they drove you to drink, because it was always a nail biter. But like just the tears that I would have of pure joy. And sometimes I'd sit there in darkness with a glass of wine after a game. But like just, there's something about being a Met fan that I don't think you really get with a lot of other baseball teams. You don't, I mean, I think the Red Sox understand, Red Sox fans, Cubs fans.
It's the community, I think, too.
And it's that you don't take a thing for granted. Across town, they're all bitter about Soto and they're acting like little spoiled babies because they just expect it. And they can't grasp that they're no longer the cream of the crop. We don't take a thing for granted. I don't see a season like 2024 as a failure. Even though we didn't get to the promised land, even though we didn't achieve the end result, we don't take anything for granted.
I mean, look at
it's a beautiful thing.
Look how many people are here today.
And 35-degree weather. Right now it's probably like 25 degrees outside. And everyone's here because they love the New York Metropolitans. They love the alumni, like Doc on speaking right now. They love the owners for a change. With Steve and Alex Cohen.
Steve Cohen comes and hangs out in the parking lot block parties for games.
It's a beautiful thing to be a Met fan sometimes. You know, the lows are the lowest, but the highs are memories you cherish forever. And they're few and far between. Hopefully they'll be a little bit less few and far between.
Yeah. I'll never forget where I was when they lost the World Series in 2015.
Same. I'll never forget where I was when Lindor hit that home run.
Yeah.
Or Pete hit the home run. Or Lindor hit another home run.
2 minutes before Pete's home run, you texted me and you said, "This is his moment."
I did. And I was right.
You were.
Memories as a Met fan stick with you forever. And we cherish things. And this organization means so much to us. You know, and it bonds you for life with other fans. And it's a fandom a lot of people just don't understand, don't get. I've been to 10 of the 30 ballparks. The only thing that comes close was I was at the last night game at the Oakland Coliseum. And I fell for those fans. God damn, I fell for those fans. And there was just such community and beauty there.
Game 1, NLDS, I was here. Everybody was just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Happy to be with each other. Happy to watch some playoff baseball at Citi Field.
Coleman's doing right by the fans now when it comes to something like this. And when it comes to retiring numbers, and damn, is it a good time to be a Met fan. And I wouldn't trade all the memories for anything, really. So what do you think overall this day?
I think it's a good day. It's a good day for the fans. The lines weren't that great. You know, you're probably definitely better off getting an earlier time slot, but...
Yeah. It would have been nice to do the batting cages in the bullpen. But I wish you would have known to spend that time online for something like that than for the autograph. But you live, you learn. What are your predictions for the 2025 season?
Hoping for a pennant.
You think we can get past the Dodgers?
I don't know. I'll take first place in the NL East.
I think we might.
Changing of the guard.
I think at the last minute Pete does come back. Peterson cements himself in the rotation. I want to say Sang is going to be the ace again, but we'll see. And I think Lindor continues to prove that he should be anointed the captain.
I thought they were going to announce it today.
Maybe they're waiting for Wright's number to be retired this year, which is the next time I'll probably be at the stadium, to then pass that torch of captainship over. Maybe. Who knows? I predict we will take first place in the East. I think we will get to the NLCS. And Soto, what are your predictions? You think he lives up to the contract?
Hard for a guy like that not to. He's already used to playing under the pressure in New York. That's not going to be a thing.
He'll just switch over to DH in a few years.
Yeah.
We signed Pete is at first for another 2 or 3 years. He becomes a DH, and when he retires, Soto becomes a DH.
I'm curious to see what a lot of our young guys have.
Especially Acuna. I would have it be a platoon between McNeil and Acuna. Let them earn their playing position. I think that's what he'll probably do ultimately. At the end of the day, for the first time in a very long time, the future's bright here at Citi Field under the leadership of Cohen and Stearns and Mendoza.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cohen family.
Thank you. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Well, Brett, my friend.
Well, Shane, my friend.
Thank you for this. I appreciate you.
It's
I
been
wouldn't be here without you. It was. I enjoyed it.
It's been an amazing day.
Ooh, he's right on brand. Enjoy getting your sweatshirt.
Thank
you. Copycat. But, all right, brother. Give me a hug.
Love you too, bro.
All right, give me my microphone.
Stay calm.
Citi Field, my home away from home. I'll see you in July for Day Wright's retirement. I love this stadium. I love this team. That was fun. That was a very, I can't say it's unexpected because obviously I had tickets. I knew I was coming, but you know, had it not been for Brett, I wouldn't have even considered coming to this. Thank you again, Brett. Love you, brother. Here's to 2025. I don't often say this on the videos, but like, share, subscribe. Let me know who your baseball team is, and if you're a Mets fan, who's your favorite player, what got you into the Mets, and Salty Yankee fans, I welcome your comments. Now, I will schedule my return trips back home to New York City around the Mets homestand schedule. I don't really ever get a chance to make a lot of these one-off special events because I now live out west. So it's definitely on my bucket list to make a few more of these. And I'm so glad that I made this one, and I am overjoyed to say, Mets Amazing Day. Check.